Hey, Robo, how's it going, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey,
Toya.
Yeah,
What's
wait,
up?
Wait,
You here?
yeah,
CJ.
cool. Do I even know
Hello.
you? No, I don't. Cool, yeah. Here we are. Best team. Like, 14 people, one team. Fuck those guys. We are better.
We're the underdogs.
Compact. Yeah,
Blue
we're
team,
compact.
best team.
Blue team, best team. Yeah. We have Toya, which has the best voice of. Well, now it's competing with the This Is Beans, which has a really good voice. Everyone else sucks. Sounds like shit. Even Mal. Yeah, fuck Mal.
If you want a
don't
good
tell
voice,
Mal that
just
I
eat
said
a
that.
lot of beans.
Yeah, just eat a lot of
It
beans.
works.
I'm gonna eat a lot of beans. I'm gonna start now.
It's simple. Simply beans.
Just
Simple
eat the
and
beans.
TM.
Man,
Should I
this,
convince Cassie to join?
So I'm
mean,
not sure
I
what
don't
Ben was thinking
know
when
who
starting
that
this.
is.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
So how you guys? How's your day going?
I'm pretty good.
What time zones are you
cool.
guys in?
Pretty cool.
You know,
It actually is 3. Well, not 3. Oh damn!
It's
We've been doing the
1:15
podcast for
for me.
like almost an hour. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, we're basically podcasters right now, guys. We're basically,
Yeah.
we're super
I mean,
epic.
basically
Ben's-
are the
Oh,
podcast.
God.
Yeah. TCP. I don't know why you chose to do this. Like, it's a podcast. Why a podcast? I thought you were tired, man.
Yeah, man. Why podcast? Why?
Why podcast?
I literally had nothing else to do. That's the only reason anyone should ever join a podcast. Like, at any point, it should exclusively be out of desperation for some sort of intimacy.
I mean, I am pretty desperate most of the time.
Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Same here,
So-
to be honest.
Having lost most of the TEENCP brethren and realizing that it is kind of a waste of time, I think especially in the quarantine, it is exclusively useful for us to be able to at least communicate with someone on sort of, some level that like feigns artistry, because it's not like we're producing something that's like,
Wait. Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of the loop. What the fuck is the TEENCP?
I made a voice call into the PCP once, and I did a joke, and I said, "You're all old. You're literally dying." I just googled your age. It's 100. It's 300 years old. You're crippled, and they literally were.
Haha,
So
crippled.
yeah, it wasn't a
And
joke.
that's why
it was
they all.
true.
That's why they all
And
quit and put
yeah.
us in charge.
Yeah, and then Munchie said,
Ah.
yes, and then I recorded like an episode with
And
him.
then Mushy became old.
Yes, and now Munchie is old. He didn't do any of the other episodes. I think Ethan was editing them. He didn't. So we made like 3 episodes. It was cool for a while. Then Zoomer and Boomer got like very much R. Kelly'd.
Wait,
All
what?
the kids that were using them pissed right in the mouths of
Oh, no.
just sort of all of general society. You can't say Zoomer or Boomer ever again without being sort of laughed out of whatever establishment you're in. You'll be stoned, not like weed, like with rocks. You'll die. You'll get a fate, akin to Tom Oliver at the time.
Yeah, you'll become
you will be
ironically
crippled.
black.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly. So, I guess we just didn't continue it after they didn't get edited, and now I'm in a sort of proto-past world where I feel like podcasting isn't really worth it because you're not really doing much. There's not like one album that's like 30 minutes long has given me more than the hundreds of hours of podcasts I've probably listened to, and I do still listen to them, but
So
yeah,
what I'm
still
gathering
trying.
is that you're basically pitching that you want to start a podcast with us here. The
Yes,
Blue
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
start a podcast.
Yes.
I'm
We're the
super
new
excited.
podcast.
Oh,
All right, sounds good to me.
Let's
All right,
just
this will be
talk about
episode
things.
0, guys.
Yeah, just a podcast where we who died?
What?
Oh, Kerm died. So Kerm, we
Uh,
killed like
TEENCP
oh
just left. I thought you just like,
Yep.
was like fuck.
Oh, you're
like
back.
podcast.
So I think
no.
I think our first act as a newly formed podcast is I think we should execute every member of the PCP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
that that doesn't count Munchie because he technically left, but not really because he's now like he hasn't been in like 1,000 episodes or something.
We'll
This is
allow
great,
Munchie
actually.
as like a second citizen prisoner.
Yeah.
We won't
yeah,
kill him.
yeah.
Prisoner
I want to
Munchie
have
can
him
be
close.
our
I want to
dog,
have him
you know?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
This is
we'll keep him in a
actually great.
cage and shit, and like we'll occasionally throw him like I don't know fucking leftover pieces of meat.
Well, we will non-metaphorically R. Kelly him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
This is great too because the most successful type of podcast is a true crime podcast, and there is no truer crime than murdering all of them. And
There
we'll
is
be
no
recording it
truer
as we're
crime
doing
than
it.
Listen,
making
I
a
wouldn't-
podcast in
I-
general.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Killing
call
your
that
podcast.
I wouldn't call that a public crime. I'd call it a civic duty
Yeah. Fair.
to execute the PCP.
Yeah. We're gonna call it killing your podcast as if it was legal.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
indeed.
you know, yeah, we can be like cool and actually have conversations that can influence the course of humanity by talking about good things. And I think Undertale is the best game ever made. And
Oh,
I
can I
play
get
like
a
other
Megalovania
3
in
games
here, please?
Can put
Bazinga!
I think Undertale is the best game ever made, and that's why I've hand wrapped it and gifted it to the Pope. Pope.
God, I think like if you make like a line from less to most bruh moment, you have to put like on the top. Almost you can't see it because it's too far on the left. Fucking MatPat, give me the fucking. What the fuck are you doing, dude? It's not gonna work like you think. It's not gonna work. He won't play it. You look like a fool to all your peers, your family. What the
Little
fuck?
do you guys know,
The Pope actually
it's the
does.
Pope's favorite game.
I'm convinced.
Me-
Man.
He has a
He plays
soundboard
it all
now
the time.
of
I feel
Undertale.
like
Da-da-da-da.
people criticize MatPat for the wrong thing because it's not like the good reality would be that the Pope would play Undertale. The bad reality would be that the Pope did play Undertale. He puts it in, plays it for like 15 minutes, and then now the Crusades are happening again. Like number 2.
He plays Undertale and he's like, you know what? This is a sin now.
You know what? Civilization has devolved too far. We need to fix this.
No more
Hey
games.
guys, I'm the
Yeah.
Pope. MatPat
No
gave
more
me,
theories.
MatPat gave me Undertale, and
He starts a
God's
Let's
dead.
Play channel.
Actually,
Hey,
I think
welcome
the
to Pope Plays.
I think the
But
absolute
nobody knows about it for some reason. It's a really niche thing.
I think the absolutely worst timeline is the timeline where the Pope did play Undertale, and he was just like, "Oh my God, this is amazing. Why have I been reading this Bible shit?"
It's like, what? I'm not. I'm not the Pope anymore. You know
The
what?
Pope
Fuck-
became
fuck.
the Pope.
I'm not-
The Pope. Oh, sorry. I'm literally stopping you at any start. I'm the worst PCP member now. The worst PCP member.
You are Ben now. No,
I am Ben. Sorry. Go ahead.
I am
regular
Ben Saint. There is no joke.
I don't remember what I was gonna say, so it's
Oh, shit. Well, I wanna
Sans
save
Ness
it with
is the
something.
Pope.
No, fuck you. It's not. I mean, yes, it's nice, but oh god.
the Pope just relinquishes
The
his
Pope-
religion.
the Pope-
He's like, I
Sans
am
is
Undertale.
Jesus.
The Pope does like realizes like this is what he wants to do in his life. Undertale games, so quits the Pope ship, goes makes games, and the same way Miyazaki did his
starts a
whole
new
life,
religion.
he makes Dark Souls 4. Like
Yo.
yo,
Oh, we got Gibbon
Oh shit. Okay, they're
Oh,
here.
shit.
and
Are we recording? Are we on?
Hello.
They're here.
Alright,
Get your
Tom.
guns out. Get your straps.
What do you
Well,
think?
okay,
the
I
Pope-
wanna talk in behalf of my team. We learned what we learned as
Blue
a team.
Blue team, baby. Here
Yeah.
we go.
Blue
Okay.
We learned that the Pope in one timeline learned the beauty of Undertale and became a game developer and made Dark Souls 4. Thanks for listening to our thesis.
Thanks, Matt Pat.
There's a lot of indie titles on Steam. Who's to say that the Pope isn't publishing something right now? Like, there's no way to-
God,
Francisco,
Tom.
wow.
No.
God.
I'm just
You
trying to
might
imagine
homie.
The
what
Pope.
that was like. Like, fucking Matt Pat gave the Pope just a Steam code, not even a physical copy. And the Pope was like, okay.
You can figure this out, man. You're good.
Yeah.
Do you think
You're
the
a pretty
Pope is
smart
like
guy, right?
is do you think the Pope is supporting Yandere Dev?
Surely.
Is he following that?
It is
Game
his
dev
man.
Pope.
God.
Yeah, I've been following that.
God has spoken to him, and he says, "Yandere, yes."
Actually, did you guys
No.
hear?
Come-
No.
Bestow upon him the cum chalice. Oh,
Did you guys hear about Lovesick or the
Yeah.
basic?
No.
Yeah, they
basically, like-
they destroyed Yandere Dev's game by
Oh.
making the game better in like
Yeah, I did.
days.
I did.
In,
I
like,
did
2
hear about
days or
that
something.
actually.
I don't know how long.
Yeah,
it took,
no,
but
they
We
they
should give
just
that
made
to
a
the
better
Pope.
like They used the same fucking free public assets, and they just made the same game except better in 2 weeks. And then they're just like, "Yeah, you're a fucking idiot."
That sucks so bad. Oh my
And
god.
he threatened to kill himself over the fact that this game was made. Like, please don't do it, or I might hurt myself, guys.
Why don't we
that
just
sucks.
why don't we just make that
Yeah.
game like over the course of this podcast? You know.
We could be half done right now.
Like Yandere dead.
Well,
We should make a Game Jam podcast and just remake Yandere Simulator, but better.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
it should be a trend. Just Yandere devs like speed run, just making the game.
Yeah. Yansim, but it's Ben talking about communism to every single member of the PCP.
I don't understand how those things are related at all.
I mean,
Communism?
and you're just not reading the
Yeah.
literature, my
That's the
friend.
same sentence.
Come on.
You purchase the game on Steam, and it's just a lecture saying how you're bad for participating in capitalism.
It's like stop buying.
No, God, there's no
Bad
ethical
customer.
consumption under capitalism, and it's no one's
Exactly.
fault
That's
that they're
exactly the
complicit.
speech.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting.
You know.
Ben just goes up to people.
Get
You know,
mad, Ben.
capitalism, kind of
Make
weird,
this
champ.
into politics.
You know, I just, I don't want to talk about this. Change the subject, please.
Yeah. I want to attempt to be like the straight man. Not the straight man. That's like jokes.
Gay man.
Like
That's
the
pretty
gay,
weird.
yeah.
Sexual
Talk about
harassment.
actually
Right.
something meaningful, and not giving me like every other. Yeah, pretty cringe. But you know, if you are not enough cringe, surrounded by other people are cringe, you might be a little bit based.
It's true.
And that's what I learned from the PCP. The only thing that I learned.
That's what I learned when I
Fake.
played Undertale with the Pope.
Yeah, see, TCP knows it. So, well, what do you guys think about like this? Like having your fans get inside the thing you are making, the product. The fans getting inside the product.
I think that
AKA
it's a great,
hell.
I think that it's a great source of free labor for me to extract surplus value from.
Mm.
So you're saying you're a
Cool.
capitalist?
The mogul move.
Are we the permanent?
That is
the
podcast
implication,
members
yeah.
now?
We are not capitalists. We are slave owners right now.
We're straight up feudal monarchs.
This feels good.
Just need more
Feels good.
permanent podcast hosts.
Extracting those tithes, you know.
Feels good. This is it. It's time for you all to pay the piper. We've entertained you for years, and now we call upon you.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
It was then. It was like Jesus on the beach. Now you have to carry us. There's only one set of footprints. But there's actually like 40 sets because there's like 50 people in here. So, you know.
Yeah. Ben points at the crowd. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, I totally was not just away from my computer just now, guys. I'm completely in on this conversation.
That sounds like a great time for us to move on to Yellow Team, but we'll be back.
No,
Yes, fuck you guys. Yeah, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you die. Fuck all of you die.
finally they're gone.
Like,
What a cunt! What a dumb big fat meanie! I don't like him.
Can't do this.
Ben
Why
Saint?
cringe?
More like Ben Tate.
Love you.
more like
Saying you're too slow.
die.
Literally too slow. Sonic was talking about you when he said it. He was quoting. His quote was for you. You're too slow.
Ben, what's happening?
Man, are you
Ask him
kidding?
Why are you
this.
still
He should just like invade other chats.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to admit he lost. He doesn't want to admit he lost. Well, I think that came out great. We were pretty cringe.
I can't even
I made a fool of
imagine
myself.
what this will look like.
No, it's gonna
Like,
look
when
absolutely.
people have like what form this will be in that people will consume it in. Like if this will just
No.
be a video, or this will be like multiple videos.
No, it's gonna be one video. It's gonna jump for like through each it's gonna be the audio of each like part. So it's gonna be like actually hell to edit. Now that I think about it, like this has become worse.
Yeah.
For the people
I
editing.
really thought this was gonna be better. It's
Just ask
Yeah.
Ben to make it even more complicated. Just be like,
Yeah. I
I
was
think
fuck- Listen, I don't think like any mentally well-off person will willingly consume this content.
the only people that would ever have consumed this content are producing this content. Like,
No, yeah, or you
I'm
mean
gonna
PCP
force
fans?
Very many people to watch.
Of
this.
course, PCP fans love this shit. PCP fans like have have all the issues in one.
Yeah, man, they
I
have
will know.
all
I was one.
The autism needed to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
very curious.
Imagine being a PCP fan. Am I right?
Am
It was
I right,
very fun.
gamers? Yeah.
It was
Dangerous.
very funny because I was messaging
How did-
Tom and I was like, "This is like the biggest shit show ever." He was just like, "Yeah, Ben just kind of message everybody at 4 a.m. and just kind
I
of
was gonna ask
capitalized
how
on the
everyone
silence."
got into started watching the PCP, but
Yeah.
Oh man, oof.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I'm a voice actor.
Nothing.
Mostly nothing.
I honestly
college
I don't really do much. I'm learning to make games.
Epic.
cool.
Yeah. I am. Oh.
No, go ahead.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Oh, I mainly write, but at the same time, I kind of like went backwards and self-destruct myself by not liking and destroying shit that I made in the past. So I'm like always in this state where I feel and act like a beginner. And I want to like make video games, and I'm designing a card game, because
Sick.
that's on the scope of my ability. Because blah blah blah, Endless War. But in general, it's just a card game. It's gonna be fun. If you don't know Endless War, it still can be fun. Just when it's out, I'm gonna, I don't know, add everyone somewhere. Let's keep this server so I can
That's
add everyone.
pretty cool, dude. That's pretty nifty. I
That's
enjoyed
it.
those answers.
I'm are we gonna? Yeah, I'm a teen. That's one thing. So I'm doing the typical teen things. I'm learning how to skateboard. That's a very teen thing, I think.
Ruining
I've gone through the
architecture,
I've gone through the metamorphic process that I feel like every white high school boy goes through, where they think they can rap and try to, and then realize months later that it was incorrect. So I'm a ship with no anchor right now, and I'm drifting
idea.
into whatever
I'll
fancies
inform
me
you
next
that,
that isn't
I'll
that.
inform you that many black teens also go through that phase. So you're not alone.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, can I propose to you? Well, maybe before let's other people talk about themselves. But I want to propose to you something. If you want to like rap,
I like
but
prepositions.
Does anyone else
Say
want to go and talk
prepositions?
about what they do,
Oh.
or can I talk?
I just want to say I'm working on
You can
becoming
say
a
words.
math teacher.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're a math teacher. Cool.
Math
No, I'm working
teacher,
on it. I'm
sick.
working on it.
Nice.
Oh, you're getting there. You're getting there. You're gonna
Do
get
that
it. You're gonna get
shit, bro.
Be like one of
Let's
those
go.
cool teachers.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm
Based.
not gonna elaborate on that, but yeah, just be
Yeah.
cool.
You know the type.
just be
Sex
cool.
with the students.
Just be epic.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Students, sex
With
the
the
students.
young.
With the young. So what I want to propose to you, I mean, if you want to try it, but I don't know if you can, like, maybe. I mean, it's complicated, maybe. There's a thing that's the rage right now, and I get here in podcast mode, called Hypnosis Mic. You might have heard about it. It's basically an idol thingy from Japan, but all these guys, they don't sing, they rap. There are different rap teams that battle against each other with
What?
microphones that cause like illusions that actually hurt the opponent.
What?
So basically, they rapped against each other with violent rap powers.
I can't even envision what you're saying right now.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
no,
on.
I can
This
link
is a
these.
real thing, or this is?
This is let me show you. This is real,
put that
and
shit
they're
in
like
blue
a
chat,
bunch of teams representing like different. They're representing different districts, regions of
And put it
Japan.
in general chat,
There's
too, just
one
to confuse
which is my favorite. That is one of my favorites. That is Matanro, which I don't remember the place. Oh, I think it's Shibuya. Let me search hypnosis. Fuck my computer. No, not my computer. Chrome and a little bit my computer. Oh shit. But my computer is old. She's old. She's trying her best. But yeah, so
Been through a lot
they
of
have this
porn,
in their
I'm sure.
teams of three, and Matanoro has like it's the team of three. You have first one of my favorites, Dopo. That's his name and also his rapper name. Each one has like a name and their real name. There's Dopo. There is then Hifumi, which is also is like the real name. Which let me post in general the channel. Dopo is like a workaholic that is depressed and screams like a maniac because he wishes to die every single second of his life.
Sounds
And
like
Hifumi,
my
it's
kinda dude.
yeah, Hifumi's like a gigolo. Hifumi's a gigolo, you know, really cool, but he's afraid of women. But only like he's afraid of women sometimes. Like when he's not in his gigolo persona, he is terrified of women. And maybe it stemmed from because he was abused by a girlfriend he had. Yes, all these boys are deeply traumatized. Ubu, they need the love of a nice girl because this is kind of aimed to girls. But it's super cool, so I like it anyways. And also, I can be girl. Fuck you. And then
Alright.
last, and this is where I want to go. There is the last member, the leader, that is Jakurai, that it's a doctor. His rap name is Il Doc. And his thing... Yeah, his thing is that since like the voice actor is an old guy, and he doesn't rap like you will normally see someone rap, but he does what basically is basically reading in a rhythmic fashion. Like, it feels like reading poetry, and it's like a thing that it's actually common in like Japan rap, I think. And it's pretty cool because it's basically like it's like reading with a tempo, and you just have to like read with a good voice and go with a good flow. Then like
bet I
trying
could
to
do
go
that.
too much shonen.
Sounds like
I'm not sure.
That sounds
Yeah, I'm not
tight,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you wanna like see how it is, try to search for the rap the
Yeah,
rap
guys,
from-
we'll just have
from
that in the
this guy.
show notes. You know, we'll just put that in the show notes for you guys.
Yeah, the show notes, and the show notes gonna put Hypnosis Mike. Probably, you know, I'm gonna post to you so you can like identify the guy without having to search too much when you see the videos in the channel. They're already posting the show notes. Give me a second because I'm trying to load the image. This is Jack Wright. He is look. What a daddy. What a long not silver. It's like purple, light purple. It's not loading. There we go. Here, see general right now. Look at this,
Whoa,
babe.
look at this dilf.
Yeah,
goddamn.
this is a dilf. They're
Look at the
all either
legs on this
dilfs,
guy.
except like one specific team, which is like the boys, and you like unless you are like actually gay, you know, and like no, seriously gay. You're like, you know,
Unless
I
you're
like guys,
unironically gay.
unironically gay. Yeah, you will like.
Unless you're
like,
one of the legendary gays.
Oh my god.
One of the few.
Actually,
One of
no. I
those
think
mythic
everyone except
creatures.
like one. Have you ever seen a gay, a cis gay, ever? I didn't.
I mean,
never
actually.
Whoa! I want to join that comment. I'm gonna go.
Look at this dilf.
Yeah, liking this old man.
Yeah, moisturize. Email lane, just going.
Honestly, that's kind of how I want to live
No,
life.
that's
right there.
that's the spa episode in anime, right?
Yes.
That's what you do.
Yeah. This is gonna be like the birth of 1,000 podcasts. Everyone just gonna like die quickly
Everyone just
because
makes their own podcast. I wonder how
Yeah.
varied the conversation. Imagine we're just all talking about the same shit.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
different.
you're talking about Paul. Dude, wait. Oh, I feel so bad for the red team. They're like 2 people. What? No.
Nah, fuck those guys.
No. Why?
Yeah.
No. This is horrible. We should
I
like
should-
when they
Just
come back.
roleplay
We should
some.
conquer them as a
I
stronger
mean, they
country.
should have joined Blue,
We should
though.
annex.
Let's
the,
be
we should
real.
annex the
We
red
should
team.
colonize the Reds.
That's what I'm saying.
And we become the new purple, but since purple is already gay and bad, we are violet. And that's better.
Oh
God,
my
they're
gosh.
still with the green. Oh no, wait, they were
Someone's
yellow,
streaming
no
in
green.
purple. I can't see it, but they're streaming something. What's happening? I'm so curious now.
Oh, you reminded me. Oh God.
You're welcome.
When they come back, I need to because I'm gonna say it again. But like so now I'm like hyped up. I always wanted to tell Tom one thing that I couldn't do it. Like the only thing is that I never like I can say Munchie's my friend. Because he not boasting. He decided he was like, "You are my friend." Okay, fine, just fine. With Ben, I talk. I mean, it's mainly stemming from RCK, but like I just like talk to them, if anything. The rest is like I kind of like left the PCP atmosphere zone. Yes, but I was like I always had a thought, the Royal Rumbles were so fun, and since every Radcon was ramping up, I was like, yo, one day you need to make Royal Rumble real life in an actual ring. It shouldn't be that complicated. You can rent a place with the money of enough people. You can rent a place, and what? And I talked to this to Ben one time. Ben forgot for sure, but in one podcast, I was listening and I remember Tom saying, "What we need to make real life Royal Rumble and just like bank it there, just like we done." Tom, I love you. I was like in there since then. I was in love with Tom Oliver. He was my everything, my sun, my moon, my light.
I bought every tablet he talked about. I was in it, bro.
Yeah.
My babe.
But yeah, Royal Rumble and real life, where it's like a podcast inside a ring, and when people get mad at Ben or Nate, they
Hear me
just,
out, guys. It's like a podcast, but it's in a ring. You see?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only these people had like, you know, financing that they could somehow put this together when they were like all in one space and had like, I don't know, say like $30,000 to like put something like this together. Man, that would be crazy one day.
Dude, yeah, I don't know
One
what
day.
you're talking. Dude, I am pushing aside what you're putting down off the table.
This still sticking up.
So yeah, you guys play Minecraft?
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yo, Minecraft, dude. Yeah.
You mean like Hero Mine?
Actually, I did like two things real quick. I started again a world with Twilight Forest to play again. It became my escape, so I kind of cheated a good bunch, but not cheated without like only the things that I already got. But I cheated when I die sometimes because it became my escape. Like I'm going to the Twilight Forest to have a good time, and actually have a bad time because I die all the time because shit is hard. But I don't care. The other thing I made, it's gonna be done later and happen later. RCK thing. You know, there's this legend. For those that you all don't know about anything, don't shit about RCK Endless War. I'm not gonna like fill you in the bad, the shitty stuff. There was this legendary man, my soul brother for life, Ethan Strawberry, which you might know from Arm Retrieval and other shows like Arm Retrieval.
Like the TEENCP.
The TEENCP, yeah, and he challenged. Talking about teens, he challenged the one and only teen, Kevin. The legendary stalker creepy dude, Kevin, to a race in the streets of Neo Milwaukee, aka New Los Angeles City. And they had the race. So Ethan raced Kevin in a race that he was bound to lose, Kevin was bound to lose, and won. But at the end of the race, there were two people waiting for him. Known funny Endless War characters, Kip and Shraff Vortex, aka the biggest anarcho-communist that ever existed, aka Alex Jones with Communist. And they betrayed like the treaty of like letting the race happen. It was a cold-blooded murder, and I was bound to get vengeance in the name of my brother Ethan. So I decided to challenge Shraff Vortex to actually kill my bro to a race, and we gonna have the race in Minecraft, in a racetrack I made myself with the powers of Minecraft. It's not as epic, but it's...
bro.
Thanks. And I don't know when we're gonna do it, but it's cool. And the last part, it's literally like a kick in the balls, and I love it. That's it. Sorry, I talked too much. Go ahead.
You're fine, Robo. You're fine.
I'm Ben Saint.
We need someone to talk. So it's all good.
Well,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go!
Sorry.
How did you guys? I think I said this already earlier, but I don't think everyone like actually said. How did you guys all start watching the PCP?
Oh, well.
Dude, it's kind of funny. What happened to me was I was watching Digi and Tom and I think Nate all separately. And then like I happened upon the podcast and I was like, what the fuck? These guys know each other? What?
Same, actually.
Like my mind was blown when I saw Tom, who at the time was just making like tablet reviews, talking to like Digi and Nate and these other people who I was basically introduced to through that. I was like, Jesus, this is next level. I assume that has to be like that for a lot of people, considering like the ratio of people who watch the actual like individuals as compared to people who watch the PCP.
Well, the weird thing is,
I was watching Digi and Nate separately. I didn't hear about Tom until Digi did the I Am Games thing with him.
Oh man,
But,
dude, I'm so pissed. I wish that I just downloaded all the VODs and shit for I Am Games when they were up. Cause I've been like, now I do that whenever they post anything new because I'm like shit.
That never came back.
For me, I was first thing, I was depressed and in college, so there's that.
Those are the same thing, my friend.
Right. But I was watching Nate, but that's not even how I got into the PCP. He was just a fun little side surprise. I was, I hate to admit this, and I'm very ashamed, but I was actually watching Jeff Thu's podcast, the Weebcast. Yeah. Banned. Well, it was because like I just didn't have anything else to watch, and I was just like I was literally starving for like anybody who made content about anime. And then,
it happens.
This is back in a time when Jeff Thu's autism was like not quite out there. Like it was still kind of hidden.
Dude, don't worry. I watch For Neverworld. Ooh. If you know who that is, you just
yeah, I know who that is.
I watched him back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, listen, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, and like I wasn't on Twitter, so like obviously if you go to Jeff Thu's Twitter, you can, it's there.
You'd be like,
every
oh,
day.
I shouldn't watch this.
Front and center. The autism's right fucking there. But I wasn't on Twitter, and so I was watching the Weebcast, and then I watched his debate with Digi on ReZero, and I was like, I think Digi's a lot funnier than Jeff. And then I found out
he makes
was
better
part of the
videos
PCP.
too.
Yeah, and then I found out he was part of the PCP, so I started watching that, and I was like, oh, hey, look, it's best guy ever. Isn't that poggers?
Oh, that's freaking crazy. These guys, they talk to each other in a podcast.
That's so
It's a
epic,
crossover.
And
dude.
it happened like several other times with
Avengers.
so fucking
like
epic.
separately.
Yeah, so that's how I got into the PCP.
Yeah. My story for PCP entry is pretty vanilla. Just like thinking Digi is funny or whatever, like enjoying those videos, and then hearing the PCP be, advertised 100 times, and then like on time 98, you like listen to it, and then I only listen to episodes with Digi on it, and then suddenly realize that the opposite should be the case. So yeah, then I just went
man, guys, I started
head first.
Yeah, guys, I just started off, watching them separately, and then, I stumbled upon this amazing episode, Monsters, and I was like, oh my god, I have to keep up with these guys.
Damn. Oh. Well, okay, let me tell you the story about a land, a faraway land, beside what you know as America. Inside what you actually should know is America, the continent, you stupid American. In a place called Braventina or something that rhymes with that. I'm not sure. I never checked the name.
Bro, stop making shit up. Stop this.
No, it's true. A lonely boy that had had a very violent middle school, then a really shitty time in high school. In the second to last year of high school, I did basketball at the local club, the sports club, and I met this one guy that he approached me with this get up that I couldn't understand. But look at this legend. Look at this chat, at this sexy motherfucker in general. Look at him. This man.
This is kind of weird. You look familiar.
I might have
That
posted
kinda
it
freaks me
somewhere
out.
else. If you are in a anyways, this guy is the love of my life, my boyfriend, non-homo, totally hetero brother for life.
Hetero butt fucking,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, hetero both fuck. And this guy told me, "Do you like anime?" No, not like that. But it was like, "Do you like anime?" Yeah, sure. Blah blah. Talk. Oh, you should watch Pants and Stocking. Cool. We got together. We became friends. It was my first real friend. Until that point in my life, my only friend was my cousin, which kind of like lame. My first real friend, and we did a lot of shit together. And one day chilling at my house at another get together when because he came to my house all the time because he was my first real friend that I invited to my house and all. And I was already like 16, 17. I was like already a big boy in some aspect. And this kid this dude tells me, you should watch this YouTube channel. It's really cool. And he puts a video, and it's like a review of SimCity by a guy that has a channel that you might have known at that moment, like drowning in horseshoes. Drowning in footwear. I fucked up already. And then I was like, yo, I like this guy. This guy is cool. And then blah blah things happen, endless, Jess. And I'm like, this is great. I love this dude so much. His content is the best. I watch everything. I know he relates to Digibro, but I don't care about Digibro because at that point I knew who he was kinda, and I was like, eh. And one day, this same dude, this Chad, tells me, that's this guy, Jess, is starting a podcast with his friends. Yes, I know you will be surprised to hear that I am a ground zero fan of the PCP. I was there for the conception. I was there for episode 1 and nothing else. Yeah. Actually, no. I think
here.
I'm still around. Yeah, you will think that I advanced with my life. No, not at all.
How many
actually, it's funny.
times have you how many times has your cancer gone in remission, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's many times. I don't know how I'm still alive. I'm just replacing my heart every week or so. But yeah, and like everything went up from there. Yeah, that's when I made the PCP.
Yeah, I wasn't there since the beginning, but I at least watched every episode, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I don't like, in a way it's like not an accomplishment, but like, damn, how much time passed. Like, I was there for this, and this became like a part of my life in a way. It's more because of RCK than anything, but it became a part of my life. Now I have friends and a girlfriend through this.
Oh man.
Oh shit! Maybe I shouldn't have said this with the TEENCP here, who is in RCK.
Oh man, don't talk about sex.
Awooga. But yeah, like, and now I have it's a saga. It's a saga in my life. And I kind of left the UPCB. I kind of stopped watching it, and for times on end. I don't know if that's the expression, but I ended up coming back because I enjoyed. I always thought, this, like, and this is kind of responding to what TEENCP said. Sometimes you can do something that it's like seems useless, but there's probably like people that are just like hitting so hard, slapping those cheeks so hard.
Yeah, man, it just hits them
the material.
Different,
Yeah, it hits you different. And like with the PCP, I had that because the best part is that whenever things felt stale, something happened inside the PCP to spark things up. Be it the monkey drama, or be it when they made the Formless cast, and I was like, "Yo, I like this better." And then when that became old, it was funny, like, "Haha, PCP's dying," but not really. But yes, thing happen. Radcons happen, and every time a Radcon happens, is Christmas. It's fucking Christmas. And I don't even like sympathize that much like other fans I see do. Like, they're like a lot. They're just simps. But I enjoy it, and it stems more like I enjoy.
All right,
it,
boys.
Simping can be enjoyable.
I've got to bounce because of previous engagements.
Oof.
I don't know where I send my audio.
Well, this is gonna be kind of bad, but you hold it. Here. Even when I'm totally surpassing my numbers number. Here, friend request. You can send it to me or post it later. But if it deletes, you can talk to me, and I can, or you can talk to Ben. You can always talk to Ben. I think it depends. But I can talk to Ben if it's needed to be if needed to be. So.
Okay. I'll send it to you, and then can you go ahead and send it to whoever it needs sending to?
Sure thing. Sure thing.
I appreciate that. I just sent you a friend request.
Yeah, epic. Oh, Toya, I didn't have you as a friend. Oh my god, this always happens to me. I didn't have this person as a friend. Damn, I'm a bad person. I'm bad.
Nah, you Gucci, dog. You Gucci. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Later.
Have a good time, Toya VA.
Oh, Toya had to bounce. I thought This Is Beans had to bounce.
Oh no, I'm.
Yeah. It's two different levels of deep boys. I'm dumb.
Do beans bounce?
So we should probably change our names so that we have the PAP in front of them, but backwards.
Oh wait. I don't know if what?
That's very rebellious.
Can we call ourselves? Yeah. Or we can. We can tag ourselves as other PCP members and reenact other PCP members. I choose mage. I want to talk about my dream. For an hour.
Dude,
Can I be
I'll
Munchie?
be
I
Nate.
want to scream,
I
but
think
not
that-
have to
Yeah.
Guys, Starfleet. That is all.
Starfleet.
You make a good point. I think I will
You know-
subscribe to your Patreon.
Honestly,
New
yeah.
question. Yeah, let's subscribe to This Is Beans Picture. New question. What
Okay.
was the first thing? Well, I mean, if you were more than one call, if not, you can say the first thing you recall Ben Saint say. But if you had Ben Saint told you something in the past that it's better, the first thing I heard Ben Saint tell to me, I was telling my ideal world where everyone works basically in co-op and you have a credit card that it's you have access to resources and quality of life items and services, but you do your work as everyone and you're chill, you're not working for money, you're working as part of a group, as a group of belonging. And then he joined a ninja and said, "Oh, a Starfleet," and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Ben Saint." Yes, Ben Saint from the Pro Crastinators Podcast. I'm a fan. No, I didn't say that, but yeah. First conversation with Ben Saint.
Oh,
My
wait. So what was the?
conversation was now? I've never talked to him before.
Yeah, same.
Same
If that
here.
even counts.
Or really any. I mean, I've had a really short conversation with Tom on Twitter and shit, but I've never really talked to anybody on PCP.
Same.
I'm a lurker, I don't really leave comments.
You are lower fans. I'm the superior fan.
I'm a big fan. I just lurk. I think you underestimate how much of a fan lurkers are.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, same here. I literally just I literally just saw the Pro Crastinators podcast tweet, and I was just like, "Hey, I can record audio. I like the PCP," and he was like,
I was like,
"Based,"
"I have
and
a
then
mic."
invited me here.
How long was your guys' pitches?
Oh, I
My
told
pitch-
Ben, "Hey Ben, just let me." Okay, no. What did I say to Ben? Wait. Hey Ben, the PCP thing sounds fun, and I know how to record my own audio. You should know that after 10 contests or something. Yeah. I told him
I
that.
sent him. Hey Ben, I saw your tweet about the guest PCP episode. I was wondering what you may want as proof that I can record myself. I've actually recorded audiobooks for Audible before, so I have a good mic, and I know how to edit audio. And he's like, "You're cutting close." This was an hour before it started, by the way. So I didn't actually know that they were gonna record an hour later. So I was actually kind of caught off guard when it was like, "Oh yeah, here now, come." I was like,
Dude, I wrote a whole paragraph. I thought it'd be a competitive process for some fucking reason.
Nah, dog. We just everyone joins.
No, just
I
I had
literally,
the,
just
feeling that I didn't know how many people would be in here.
I was thinking 5, because that would make more sense.
No, I expected way more. Not gonna lie, but I think that the barrier of going talking and being a person is too much for the regular PCP fan. I guess we're better, guys. We're just better.
How did you get in here, TEENCP? Were you just like, let me in? And then
Yeah, well, Annie Fred
they
already
need that
got
they
in,
want to
and he just
harvest young people.
yeah, Annie Fred just sent me a the invite to the server, so I didn't even have to. But I was like, I wanted to make sure it was all chill, but I didn't want to record, so I just found whatever audio file it was. I think it was I did a rap for the rowdy for RFCK for the rowdy music contest or whatever. So I was like, that'd be stupid. That'd be funny, right? That'd be haha. That'd be big haha epic bra dab moment for the internet. I sent it in, and it's all history. That's where I am today.
Based.
Yeah.
Based.
Cool.
Anyone else got a topic?
Sure, I have 1,000 topics.
Say one of them.
Pull up voicemails.
Yeah, let's
let's
go
make
into
some
voicemails, guys.
voicemails.
What if we did that? What if we just made voicemails right now?
Make a voicemail
Actually,
while we're recording, and then they listen to it in the next episode.
yeah. Okay, here's when we decide, the virgins from the yo chats. Who here reads / watches One Piece, and knows his shit a little bit? No one?
I
watched
I
it,
could
but
not
I'm
get
taking
into
a-
One Piece. I'm
I
sorry.
failed you, Robo.
What this is, Beans? What did he say?
I'm sorry, I failed you, Robo. I've been meaning
You
to
failed
read
me.
the manga, but I'm
Look,
I'm fucking late.
CJ, I'm gonna convince you one day. Because my thing, I want to convince people of trying / checking out One Piece, no commitment, because I think One Piece, well, probably already is and will be a classic, but I'm not talking a classic of classic manga. No. I am gonna say it's a fucking literature classic, as you could say Tintin is, or Astro Boy is. This is one of the big ones. People, anime fans, will like you to believe that it's not, because haha, look how silly and long and stupid it is. And
Look
when
at
reality-
how long the main character is, bro. He's a long boy.
Yeah, he's long and he elongates more. Yeah, but when you actually check One Piece, it's really great. That said, it might not be for you. There are stuff that I can see people not liking. In some aspects, it's really formulaic for a point, but maybe not be your thing. If you don't care about a fun adventure in the seas, adventure stuff, you might not be attracted to it, and it's too long to keep your attention around. But if you watch anything, something. And you're like, oh, this looks cool. This looks interesting. I would be so happy, because I feel it's really important, and it's gonna be it's already is and will be so influential, and it's so cool.
I think it already is.
It's so
dude.
cool.
All right,
I mean-
if we're asking about things that people have watched or read, I've yet to meet someone who's actually read any of these. It's aside from myself.
Hello.
But
This is
Oh
Beans.
no!
No, I never read
No.
you guys.
This is
Okay, I don't know if
Beans.
he
You will never
disconnected.
meet someone.
Oh shit! Can you guys
I
not
would
hear
never
me?
meet someone. No, that's so sad. He never met someone in his life.
This is so
Well,
sad.
Dude,
Well, shit. I was gonna say there was one thing I was gonna say about One Piece quickly, if I can.
oh yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say,
Hello?
like,
Am I
the
live?
reas-
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
you're alive now.
sorry.
All right, so yeah.
Can I just finish my thought?
No.
I was just gonna say, like, the thing about trying to get into One Piece is like I started watching it a little bit, and I was like, this is pretty good, but like, just the thing is like, for me to invest like that much time into a show, it can't just be like good. Like, I feel like it needs to be one of the best shows ever if you're gonna invest that much time in it.
Fair
So-
enough. And I would
Yeah.
say it is. I would say it totally is. Now, if it's maybe not your taste, like that's. But I would argue it's totally one of the best shit you could ever get into.
Bro,
but not
I
that
am-
you have to.
I am the opposite. I can invest tons of time in bullshit.
You're a true gamer.
But yeah, if we're talking about, or if we're asking if people have read or watched things, I don't know if you guys heard my question before I drowned.
No, it died.
But,
You said I never met anyone that.
Yeah, I've
died.
never met anyone that has read this thing that I've read. They're called wuxia novels, or shansha. They're also called that. They're like Chinese fiction that that are posted online, and they're typically very long. Like they post like chapters, and they get made into like manhwas and mangas and stuff like that. So you might have like stumbled upon like a wuxia manga or something if you read manga. But
yeah.
Has anybody read any of those?
Never even heard of them.
I guess like wuxia is like a specific one. I got in like into a couple of manhwas for a bit. I got into the gamer, but I'm not. Yeah, I kind of dropped it though, but because I was like lazy. But I know, I mean, is this like, yeah, is it get into a gamer? Is this like about Chinese stuff? Like it's like medieval Chinese or something like that, or just made in China?
I mean, most of the people who make it are like make it in Chinese, and people like translate it. Like the website's called like Wuxia World. You go there and to find them, to find like these novels. But yeah, I've been reading them for probably like 2 years now. They're pretty cool. What happened was I wanted to find something to just like waste a shit ton of time on, essentially, and but I also wanted to. I'm really into audiobooks, but this is text. It's not audiobooks. So what I did was I know how to program, so I like made a small script that can like change them into audiobooks for me.
What?
And I listen to those often to try and like. So now I basically read more than anybody that I know as a result of that.
Whoa! Like text-to-speech it, or?
Yeah, I just text-to-speech it. I want to find like more sophisticated shit to do because there's like a ton of like shit that people do with like machine learning and voices and stuff, but that stuff is still a bit over my head for now. I mean, I've messed around with it, but I haven't like gotten anything that I could actually use. But yeah, it's cool shit.
I just realized, like, I don't actually know how. Maybe I'm gonna sound stupid, but like, is anything we say when like Ben Gibbon and Tom Oliver are like not in here? Is any of this going to be included in the podcast?
Not. I don't think
probably
so.
not. But like they could grab it. Like if I was in charge of the PCP, I would grab like the conversations of each team and put it like as extra podcast with each one in
like
its own video.
Long. That's like
that would be
ad
sick.
revenue. Bro.
They should,
I don't
they should
think...
like take the audio from these and like make them bonus, like sort of mini bonus episodes on the channel.
Just
I don't
like,
think anyone listens to it though.
Red Cat, yeah, that'd be sick. Or alternatively, just take all the audio from all of them and then play it at once, and then it's one real big bonus episode.
Yeah, mega bonus episode.
You've got to listen to it on 5 speakers so you can hear each team. That's
just like all different
sound. Audio
channels, like, and just like bazinga, just like the entire time, like. Well.
I can hear this bazinga real loud in my left side of my left ear. Fantastic.
They're about to make their second rounds to us.
Yeah.
Time get your weapons ready.
We should tell Ben our idea
change
of
your names. Change your names. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we should tell Ben the idea of like making these bonus episodes. Maybe they'll do it.
Yeah. When I interpret like PCP members, when I do that.
Like
sorry?
impersonate them?
To cringe. It's okay if it's too cringe.
It's a little too cringe.
I mean, I'm cringe, so,
I feel like that's a bit cringe, but
yeah.
Like,
I mean, you can. Any of you can choose, for example, to be DG and be like, anime is a Japanese colloquialism, and just say that, you know.
If we prepare a little bit, we could have like just been reciting one of their episodes or something. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
If
you
I-
brought
if-
this-
If we can prepare,
just
that'd be
be
kind
in
of funny.
advance.
But like,
Just pull up like the yellow episode, like one of the beloved
Yeah, no,
episodes.
like-
Just like recite word for word as they're speaking.
I don't know if the skit's worth it, dude.
Wait, wanna in honor of the heel? No, maybe that's too cringe too. But I would do it even if it's cringe. Like when they combine and says something all together, we scream, as Jess did at the beginning of that medical episode. It's not yellow, and we just leave that for posterity, as true fans, as true worst fans of the PCP. Too cringe? Okay, again, sure.
oh my gosh.
No, unless people were like, yeah, let's do cringe. I mean, I was mainly kidding. You don't feel pressure now by the cringe to do cringe. It's fine. We actually need to be the more mature team. We have the TEENCP, the most mature 12-year-old. Because all the other teams fail me. Well, except one, but like besides you, but all the other teams fail. Anifrad failed you, therefore failed me. Crocs became cringe and started to be, oh, I'm a boomer now, and be like, oh fuck, you. Left the RCK forever and then came back, betraying his word to completely. You are the only one that's left. You are now the smartest 12-year-old that I know.
The one remaining teen. I have
The
accumulated
best
all
miner,
of
the
their
best. You are the best miner ever.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for that new Nate video coming out.
Miner ever.
Wait, okay, I know. Let's do that. Who wants to say? Okay,
He
so
really
I
is
guess,
the
I guess
best guy ever.
TEENCP.
Like, what do you-
Yeah, I guess the
Awesome.
TEENCP was really the best miner ever. Can I? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll say it or no, or not. I don't know. Cringe.
If you want to.
Yeah.
We could just talk about how I turned you all unironically black.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're on-
Fantastic.
Now, I mean, I am already
It's
South
contagious.
American.
Did that
just
happen,
like I need paint. So okay, no, that's
Yeah, but that's basically the same thing. Yeah.
I mean, I'm the children of European people, but I was born in South America. I'm
I'm a little bit
unironically black
Jamaican,
now.
which is just black on an island. So it's
Whoa.
we're going all over the place.
Wait, an island? We're gonna sail? Yeah. Okay, no. God, talking about unironically things. I unironically love the 4Kids intro of One Piece. It's so bad. But another thing that I love, again in One Piece, and I'm sorry you don't care about One Piece, but bear with me. You know how there is the German Naruto opening, which is horrible? Well, there is the German One Piece opening, which I search to be like, haha, funny meme, right? So bad. I was anally destroyed by the piece of music that was played. Like, literally, is an opening song.
What's in your ears?
Yeah, no, it's like rock that is mixed with like music that feels like the pirate era, and it's so good. The song is called The Legende, The Legend, and it's really cool. I'm gonna in the show notes, guys. In the show notes, if you're listening to this bonus episode of the Pro Crastinators Podcast featuring all guest stars, you can get the fuck in there and hear the German One Piece opening. Sorry, I overplayed it.
I will check that out later.
Wait, let me search for this. German One Piece opening. You'll see
about
I'm
One
right.
Piece
You don't even
opening.
have to like. You don't even have to like One Piece here. You can hate One Piece, but you have to like this song. Okay, here in general. Okay, wait. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Did I die? Oh no.
Well, what happened?
no.
Is
Or did
everyone?
he disconnect? Oh, I
Oh,
thought
I
it was
thought
me because it was just silent because he was talking. that was scary. I was like, oh
I
no.
thought I disconnected. I was like, wait, what?
Especially since it happened to me earlier. So I was like, oh god damn.
Yeah, it happened to me when we were all in like one group. I don't know. I guess my computer just cannot handle that.
Oh.
Yo, I've been disconnecting the entire podcast.
I'm a dog. Bro, I'm afraid I'm gonna click on this One Piece thing and it's gonna be that that like WebM from 4chan that's always going around.
No. Just trust me. It's good. It's good.
I'm afraid I'm going to click on it, and the lyrics are going to be like, the Jews, kill them all.
Right.
That's a
I'm
very
Monkey
valid
Luffy.
concern.
My arms, they
Monkey
stretch
Luffy.
real
I
far,
approve
just
of
like my...
Just like my Aryan heritage.
Oh my god. Wow, it's funny because it's in German. So it's like
Yeah, it's in German,
nice.
but it has some English in the actual lyrics.
Yeah, when they say, "Rise up, gamers."
One Piece.
Rise up, gamers! Welcome to the Fortnite podcast.
You know
One
what?
Piece.
The PCP
It's just
should
like,
make
it's the One Piece.
the PCP should get into the business of making what are those things called when people talk like during a movie? Like commentary.
Commentary?
Commentary? Oh yeah, commentary. Yeah, director's commentary or stuff like that. Yeah.
That would be fun, and that would probably get me to watch more shit.
That would be kind of sick. State sanctioned.
I don't know
like,
why I
tossing
thought of that
movies.
right now, but
Actually,
Were you gonna? It sounded like you were gonna say something.
yeah, it sounded like you had an epiphany.
oh no, I'm gonna mention the because I always wanted people to know about the German opening of One Piece, more so the One Piece fans, because like this is so good and like nobody that I know knows about it until I tell them. So I'm gonna mention it before they leave, and ask Gabe if maybe Gabe heard it. Maybe Gabe heard it, and I don't know. That would be cool. But yeah.
This is actually pretty fire. Not
Oh.
gonna lie.
Oh, hello.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Scatter! Scatter! He really is
Whoa.
the best guy ever.
No, you ruined it. You ruined it. Where's Ben Saint? I want Ben Saint to counter.
He doesn't understand what he's doing.
Wait.
Poor Ben
Yeah,
Saint.
where's Ben?
Not
aren't
understanding
you
what he's
aware?
doing.
I guess
Whoever
the TEENCP. I guess the
really knows
TEENCP
what Ben
that you are the best miner ever.
No.
Thanks for watching.
Ben, why are there two
Unzips pants.
Why are there two Craigs?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Well, it's because I want to overlap them.
He doesn't want them to be lonely.
There simply are two Craigs. You can get Craig and you can get Craig 2. And with them you can be in two
get
rooms at once.
stereo audio.
How many
And
audio
You and
files
me,
is
Craig.
Eleazar gonna have to stitch together to make this in any way
Too many.
functional?
All of them.
75.
75.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'll figure that out. I'll worry about that later. It's not important. It's totally irrelevant, in fact.
Okay, sure.
By the way,
Nothing could be,
the-
It
nothing could
doesn't
be
matter
less-
at all.
Nothing could be less interesting to me.
Ben, are any of the like conversations like any conversations we have that are like when you guys like when Craig's not in here? Is that included in the podcast? Or?
Probably, maybe.
Oh.
Unless
Yes.
you really don't. Okay,
You're
I'm
all
gonna say assume yes. If like
Okay,
there's
great.
anything that you like that you're like I cannot have that out there publicly, I guess DM me and be like please delete that part. I am
Way too
sensitive to
many
such things.
That is cool,
No,
but then
I
would
was
the
actually
podcast not
hoping
be
you
like
would
8 hours long?
include stuff because I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like we had an
covered some ground,
interesting
you know?
conversation.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
go on.
Like
What
well,
the fuck's
how do
been
you guys
going
feel
on
about
here?
getting
okay,
in
now
the
we
business
became friends. We are best friends now. The blue team
Yeah,
is now
please.
a band
Mhm,
of
blue team.
Nakamas.
Yep.
And talking about Nakamas, these guys don't know shit about One Piece, but I bring something to them that they don't need to know about One Piece. But
showed
I
us
thought it was
the
cool.
German Open.
Yeah, the German opening of One Piece. I don't know if
I
you
haven't
guys
liked
heard about it. I
Directed
searched
by one
this.
Adolf
I
Hitler.
don't know if you guys heard about Germany, but it's just really
Yeah.
pretty.
It's a really cool country.
It's
I
really
searched
cool.
when I
Their
was a
history
young
is pretty
weeb.
good.
When I was a young weeb,
They've done some
like
pretty
all any
cool
other
shit in
weebs.
the past.
Yeah, pretty cool shit. And
There's a bunch of Germans in this call, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And afterwards,
me.
a
Hi,
quarter as
Magix.
many Jews.
Shut up.
we might need to cut that. But okay, so when you're young and people tell you, oh, search the German Naruto opening, it's so funny, and you hear it and you're like, Naruto, blah blah blah, Sasuke the Beautiful, and it's so funny. So at one point I was like, I'm watching One Piece, and I really like One Piece. What about the German opening for One Piece? Is there something out there? And I searched it.
It
And it found
the
first intro is like over we are, the beautiful we are. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be so bad. And I was surprised. This might be like top 10 One Piece openings because it's a really great song that sounds like actual pirate music of the time.
That's cool. That's cool and all. And I'm a big
People
One
should
Piece
watch
guy.
this.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And
Beans.
riddle me this, okay? Have you guys considered making commentary tracks for stuff?
I feel like someone brought that idea up. Wait, it was me. I think like a couple weeks ago. I think like a couple weeks ago, I might have like gone to the PCP chat and like said like, "Hey guys, idea, movie commentary track," or maybe we talked about that at RadCon.
Dude, I don't care what you do commentary tracks over. Just fucking just.
Ben, didn't you record a commentary like video thing on at RadCon?
Oh, was that the Tarantino?
cast?
You know, I've never actually watched the Tarantino cast, so it might be that, and I just didn't even know.
I don't think that was.
It's not in the podcast, but we did record the entirety of us watching that movie.
Oh.
But I don't know if we ever did anything with it.
No, that was Spiker. That's Spiker video, I think. I don't know if that was turned into a video.
I don't
or
know
whether it was
what
just
ended up
uploaded raw.
happening to half the stuff we did at RadCon.
I don't know. It sounds
It's
like
out
big
there.
money.
Okay. You know what? I actually really like the idea of movie commentary tracks. I feel like that would be like pretty fun to do and not that hard.
Like that idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Saberspark to do it because like we watch all these bad movies all the time in a call, and we could just add Craig and record them. Yeah, because like all the bad movies he records, like half the time we'll like all get in a call and watch them together. And I'm like, why aren't we like making this bonus content to make you even richer? And he's just like, no.
Why are we not profiting?
Yeah.
You're losing money, guys.
The man's not motivated by cash at all, and it's very strange to me coming from the PCP, where everything we do is about making a buck. And I like say, look at all these great ideas I have from the PCP. You have 1 million subscribers, you could make like 100 times the money. And he's just like, I'm like, okay, like we all get together and hang out like for New Year's and stuff. I'm like, why aren't we making content and crowdfunding this instead of like paying to get here by ourselves? You have 1 million subscribers. He's like, I'm like, okay. Leaving so much cash on the table.
That's so sad.
Go through.
That's so. Well, that's what we also thought. We were so good, such business people that we thought about another idea. Though, if you're gonna include this in the main, like everything we said in the main podcast, that's fine. But you can chop everything up, and like I said before, but we brew it up with the guys. You can make like choose your own podcast and make like the blue path, the
branching
path.
paths. If only fucking annotations were still a thing.
Yeah. Damn.
This is like what they were for.
Just removing features for no reason.
Yeah.
YouTube having
really
children's
weird.
features this month.
Bullshit like the bell, and then you're like, okay.
I'm so glad they took out annotations to make my subscriber feed not work and have to have like 3 stages. Really like.
I'm so glad I get this trending tab, right, guys? Right?
Always love it.
It's more like the propaganda tag. It has nothing to do with trending.
All right.
That's hot.
Okay, I think we're gonna move on to yellow, and then
you're
we
not
will
gonna spend the entire time here. That's crazy, bro.
But before we
You
go,
don't love us?
should we
As
do
your own children?
Shut the fuck up. Let's do a voicemail, shall we? A voicemail? Yes.
Oh,
yes.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna post it in the blues only chat. This one is called a mango tree in Dubai that has cancer and also AIDS.
Whoa.
Tasty.
We will listen to that on 3, 2, 1, go.
Konnichiwa. Once more, it is samurai, warrior, Bomo Sensei to Benno Sento-san.
This guy's a fucking menace.
I was the only one that didn't hear anything.
You don't hear it?
I don't hear it.
He put it in the blues only chat.
Oh god, I'm so stupid. I'm so. Wait. Well, yeah, we're in blue.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't think people knew.
Okay. All right, we'll start again. Yes, it's in the blues only chat. You should also
press
play.
Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Wait, Tom and Gib. Tom and Gib, you see it, right?
I already watched it.
Yeah, we're good. I was listening to it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Konnichiwa. Once more, it is Samurai Warrior Bomo Sensei to Benno Sento-san. I listened to podcast today. Benno-san not to give a satisfactory answer desu. You leave them.
He's got the Rona.
Forgiveness, please. Anyway, you leave me no choice of benefit. I have summoned him. Yo, this is Mr. T.
Oh, I like this guy.
Man, I ain't gonna bother with y'all racist shit from a few weeks ago. But I pity any fool that run away from their samurai master to join gay ass in.
Yo, shut up, it's cool.
Speaking of, here he is again. Benno-san, please come home.
No, fuck that.
I thought he died.
Benno-san, come home. But until next time, sayonara.
I love that accent.
He's found, you know what? He's found a new protege, Mr. T. So what does he need me for? Well, I hope him and Mr. T are very happy together.
He's just worried about you, Ben.
We
all are.
Well, no, shut up. I ran away for a reason.
Worried about that.
I didn't want to study the blade. I wanted to make a podcast. Okay, well.
Did you guys watch the how is the show? I don't know the name in English, but the show with Mr. T and the other guy, Murdoch and the guys.
Yeah, A-Team.
Oh, yeah, A-Team. Oh, I think like in Spanish something like
the
A-Team.
The A-Team.
Yeah. Didn't you love the A-Team? It was so fun.
Like a friend of mine gave me a DVD with like a whole season of it on it, and I got really into it for a little bit, very briefly. Okay. That's it. We gotta go. We gotta move on. Yellow team, hang around here.
God.
We're gonna join. We're gonna go back to the general at the end.
Yeah. Later.
Later, losers.
Bitches.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh shit! They're still here. Oh no! We still have recording Craig.
Craig is still here. We're like,
Craig
was
still
like.
recording us. Oh, there's this other one. Oh,
I'm so curious how this game.
Oh, left.
Wait, can we control Craig?
Like drag him into our like.
I am almost kind of tempted to try, but
I've typed it out and my
like
fingers
just
like
pull
right
Craig
over
back
the...
into Arch. I know. We're
What type-
the only
what do you say?
PCP members here.
Okay, who's willing to get banned?
Oh
I
shit!
said I'm tempted,
someone
not that I'm going to.
Someone should have done fucking a speedrun getting banned from the All In Guest episode. Shame we didn't.
Next time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, the next guest PCP episode.
Do you guys think they'll ever do something like this again?
I wouldn't be surprised, seeing as though, like, the dwindling member numbers. If people enjoy it, they might.
Nate away. They'll be.
I think because of how chaotic the start was, like, I just feel like I feel like when you do it with the team separately like this, I feel like it's good, but I feel like a lot of people are going to listen to it. They're just going to hear all the chaotic noise at the start, and they're going to be like, no.
Yeah.
What they need Munchie, right? They need him like in the very beginning of the video to just be like, "It's choose your own podcast," guy, and like do some shit like that.
I think the other members are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, "We gotta come back."
Nate,
we can't let this ever happen again.
The papers will say Mr. Bestman returns to the podcast after 1,000 years without touching the chat and nor saying anything. I likely the shitty podcast that aired on an August week was the reason behind his return. I will never let Ben Saint have the control of the company. Never again. Quote by Ben Saint.
So I will self-destruct before.
It's a pretty good plan for Ben.
I will let Garlic, like that.
Brad Garlic Man.
Garlic Man.
You know, real quick.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because I'm jumping. I always jump from circles and places. But you know, it's always possible. It's always possible to join the Rowdy Fuckers Cop Killer server, right? And then you just sit there and do nothing. But as the TEENCP might know, but not care because I mean I'm pretty sure at this point you hate the place. But you know, calls happen. People are there. So at least since I'm not in any other except I don't know I am games. But I never check IM games, and I was like, you know, these people, bad. I chose bad, but
I joined the RFCK Discord so that I could message Ben.
Oh, cool, yeah. Well, no, just you know, hang around, and also you, Team PCP, the Team PCP. return to
Please,
me.
That's
Return
my
to
father's
us.
name.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Is your children gonna be the Teen
Please,
P?
that's my father's name. He beat me. Please don't
The
remind
Teen
me of him.
P.
Please.
Ongoing in an episode.
On the next episode of.
My dad was the Teen PP, and my mom was the Teen C, and now I became Teen CP. This is my adventure. These are my adventures. Yeah. I feel sorry for anyone that has to listen to me for more than 10 minutes at a time.
No, this has been good. This has been fun.
Yes, it's been very productive. Very productive
Yes.
time.
Oh yeah.
Very reproductive.
Yeah. Very reproductive. Yeah.
We
I
may
think
change the course of the procrastinators right now, guys.
Yeah.
We may do that.
yeah.
We
We will change
of history.
Yeah, from procrastinators to Pro-Creators Podcast, where everyone has sex with each other and has babies.
It's just a live recording.
They fuck each other. They have babies.
Incestuous relationships.
Yeah, and the babies do a podcast, and then those babies have babies and do a new podcast. Content forever.
And they're still talking about politics while they're doing it.
Yeah. Every children that Ben Said has talks about politics and Bernie Sanders and how he's sad Bernie didn't make it.
Bernie Sanders too. Bernie Sanders kid. He came on the podcast.
Yeah.
They inseminated
Bernie
him.
Sanders, electric boogaloo.
Yeah. Ben will be. I call my children Bernie Sanders. It's legally. I was legally allowed to do so.
That
so
is his first.
Bernie Sanders to the podcast.
They took Bernie Sanders. They got him on the podcast. They heated him up real good. And now he's Bernie Glasters, and he's going to live forever.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders just came onto the podcast. You know, it was a real step up from the Joe Rogan podcast. He was like, I need to get on this one. I need to.
He's like a huge PCP fan.
He's a lurker.
Yeah.
It's like these guys.
Just
these
like the
guys
Pope.
I like.
Bernie Sanders wins 2024, and the presidential cabinet is Ben, Digi, Nate, Tom.
Who would you vote for as president?
As president.
Which PCP member?
I feel like Digi would cause the most chaos, probably. Or Munchie.
Definitely
Digi
Digi.
or Munchie. Probably.
Digi would just turn everything into
Munchie would make
into
everything
anarchy.
history. No. He's like, we need to make history, guys.
Make history. Yeah.
Nate would just Nate would say, we're gonna do a bunch of shit, guy, and then nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Nate would continue to make campaign promises all 4 years until like year 4 he makes an analytical video on the Cat in the Hat live action movie.
Nate will say that he didn't sway the election nor like manipulate votes, but then he in stream he always begs for votes, and then when doing the vote count, he's like, well, all the votes got deleted because of an accident, but I basically remade them all, and technically
someone hacked our
win.
vote.
There is no proof of this.
That guy hacked our.
But the vote says that I won. Guys, I didn't alter the votes, I swear. Wink, wink.
I like this. I like this shit on a Nate podcast.
Yeah.
We elect Nate, and somehow Brad Garlic House just ends up taking over as president.
I mean, Nate, if you're
He's
hearing
like the
this,
vice president.
you're not hearing this, Nate. But if by any chance you're hearing this, Nate,
because you're not real. That's why you're not hearing.
Wouldn't you? Oh, they're going back to the channel. Oh, wouldn't you? Do filthy acts for a reasonable price. For the reasonable price, you will do it. So the PCP can ensure the income. I think you would, and you would, and you don't have shame about
income,
it.
Right, Nate?
Yeah, Nate will manipulate the whole thing just to make sure the thing works properly. I mean, isn't that totalitarianism, huh, Mr. Tyrant? You just yeah. I know what I'm saying.
I mean, that is just to stay at this podcast, to be honest.
I mean, on a serious note, I am an anxious and nervous mess, but luckily, I am here, not being a mess. Maybe it's all a placebo effect.
I was pretty nervous before the start. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen?
I mean, I am the same as I am right now.
Find the podcast.
I am the same as I am right now, but I regret everything I said later. But now, the One Piece German opening, nobody cared.
I regret everything about this.
I had deaf silence, but I don't care because people. At this point, I became the clown. I became the punchline, and also it might be the placebo effect, but I can say I am better. Meds work, guys. Meds do work. I not exactly been diagnosed, but had been told that I suffer from a good case of anxiety that might be an anxiety disorder, and I had both a really severe depression episode for 6 months after the death of my grandpa, and also I had depression from at the timely basis. And I started I'm on sertraline. Is sertraline? Yeah, sertraline. This is the 3rd day. It shouldn't maybe take effect right now, but I felt weird the last 2 days. It was showing side effects, but now I feel extremely chill and good and focused. So if you feel you have a problem, first go to therapy. Then, if you think it's working,
see a professional.
Yeah, if it's not totally working, if you still feel that talking your problems and working them out with a professional doesn't quite work, ask if you can go see a psychiatrist. You'll probably be there better, and you can talk to a psychiatrist, which maybe likely will give you the meds to start with and see how you do, or maybe not, but you might be appointed to the meds you need if you have a problem with this. So talk to professionals
on this topic. Yeah, I like to, whenever I talk about this topic with people, I like to throw in something I've experienced, because I've read this one book called The Panic Switch, which helped me a lot, because I used to have panic attacks a lot. And it helped me not have those. And I was on the cusp of being about to be put on medication for it and stuff. But yeah, I like to tell people about that. Your mileage may vary. It helped me, but I don't know for sure if it will help other people or whatever. I've let my brother, listen to it. I listen to it as an audiobook, but that's irrelevant.
Oh, nice.
What does it preach? What is the book's sort of thesis? I guess I don't know.
It's basically just this. It's supposed to be a method to kind of stop panic attacks as they're happening, essentially. And yeah, it's just kind of a way of, because when you have panic
attacks,
a lot of people
kind of get into like thought loops and stuff.
And it's basically just like a bunch of like literally the beginning of the book, he tells you how to do it. Then the rest of the book is essentially like testimonials about people like talking about like how they implemented it and stuff. But yeah.
Wait, so how do they say to break the thought loops or?
It's kind of like it's kind of hard to explain. I haven't listened to it for a little while. I first listened to it probably like 2 years ago or so. But
fair enough.
And at this point, it's kind of like whatever they told me, it's kind of like muscle memory, but for my brain now. So
yeah.
But
Well,
are we talking about like thought loops in general, or was it because I mean, like. Okay, so no, because
what I'm talking about specifically is what helped me get rid of is the actual like panic attack, like getting to the point where you have like those physical symptoms where you got that adrenaline really pumping. Like what helped me do is to like not have that. Like I could still have anxiety occasionally, but it never gets that bad. Essentially, is what.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, like, I don't know, you can buy with the question of how do you get rid of because I guess in many cases, a lot of stuff, I fall for. Thought loop, like it's that. It's like repeating behavior and just like doing the same thing over and over. And the things that work, in my opinion, there are like three. One is the thing that I watch in a video. The other two are like personal experience. The first, it's like throwing yourself inside a pool. That it's you have to do this thing. You're like. You don't wanna, or like you have maybe stop doing a thing that you can't. Just put yourself into it, and when you're doing it, it's like, oh, I'm already doing it. It's fine. But that doesn't work on its own. What I think is really important is always have positive reinforcement. Whenever you do to combat these things, your own mind, it should be accompanied by a positive reinforcement. So if you're having doubts, it's like that's why it's always important. If you're like, oh, my friends hate me, talk to a friend, and a friend says no, that's gay, that's bad, it's not real. You'll be like, oh shit, I feel better, and I know, and I will feel better in the future a little bit more because now I have reinforcement that I'm wrong. But the last thing, and this is important, really important, because I don't have discipline. But discipline is for chumps. There's a video that I found where basically says discipline is for chumps, where basically.
I might have seen that same one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the one that like the guy puts the controller inside a cube that you can open it for like an hour.
I saw that.
Yeah, basically what it says, or in a nutshell, is discipline. It's like hard when you can have the same achievement by a self prohibiting yourself from accessing, the procrastination items, tools like Game Boy or whatever. Don't be disciplined. Just have like big box to put all the video games in. Log your computer internet so you can play video games and start working. That's the way. Do the same thing, but for your mind. Like, fuck yourself into not being able to. I don't know. Get anxious. No, that's bad. But,
I don't know how you do that with your mind, though.
Well,
you cut it open, take a scalpel, and then you just take a piece.
This is where
duct tape.
It's not.
This is where it loops. Yeah, but this is where it loops.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but like,
what you do is you go to item 1. You go like, for example, I have like, I mentioned, I had this person, that I was interested in, but then I was so worried that I was like fucking up with this person. So I was like I wanted to say, hey, sorry if I'm fucking up, but I felt so bad about saying that because I was like, this is gonna make it worse. Me saying, sorry for the 11th time, it's gonna make it worse. But then it was like, if they don't care about me, if they're like bad people, they will just like tell me to fuck off. So I'm just gonna do it anyways, and just say also my thought process. I've been thinking I couldn't tell you because you will hate me from saying sorry again. And just say everything. You address it with the people. It's hard for other things, but to me it has worked. I don't know. It's complicated, and maybe I'm totally wrong with this.
But I get what you're saying.
I think a good thing to remember is that there's kind of different categories, I think, of like thought loops. Like at its base, they're kind of like the same thing, but there are some that I think are easier to kind of stop than others. Like for instance, one thought loop that I was stuck in for a while was one that, and this is the kind of thought loop that gets people to like try and go to like the emergency room and shit, because like they think that like something's wrong with them, because like they feel like something physically like kind of wrong with their body or something. And they keep thinking about it, and maybe they'll stop thinking about it for a little bit, but they still like kind of feel it, so they start thinking about it again. And I think one way that I kind of stopped that one in particular is just understanding. One thing that was pretty important for me was to understand that physical symptoms in particular, don't go away like instantly once you could be in the situation. You could have already, your panic attack probably could have stopped, but it could like kind of restart because like the physical symptom's still there. So understanding that the physical symptom being there doesn't necessarily mean that you're still like having a panic attack, or that like you're still necessarily in the thought loop, because you could like be out of it, but it could take like an extra like 20 minutes or something, or maybe like an hour for like the physical feeling you had to like go away.
Cool.
If that made sense at all.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really bit dosing off, but I think I got what you said in the end. Like I don't know if this is like similar at all, but yeah, like thing that happened to me is that little by little like working on my own depression, taking little hits at the problem, like talking, for example, to my therapist or talking with people. Like I never got to the solution because my problem was that I was depressed about the fact that I'm gonna die one day, which is a really hard thing to get over because you are like, I can't escape death. I mean, I wish I could. Imagine like running away from death. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm not doing this.
But no death for me.
No death.
I am immortal.
Yeah. It's
death is fiction.
I'm gonna be mortal. No, fuck you, death. Fuck you, stupid skeleton. But like at the end, I never got to like. Well, I actually got to like a solution, like an answer, because I wanted an answer. But it was always dealing with this in a small basis. We deal with this now, and then maybe it's better not to think about it. And I didn't solve it, but next time I'm gonna like work it a little, talk a little bit more, and it's gonna be better.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of incremental change is a good one. Because that also works like most of my experiences with like panic attacks and stuff. So that's why I talk about those. But like for instance, for incremental change, like there, it's just like trying to at one point I tried to just kind of focus on just increasing the amount of time between my panic attacks instead of like, because it was kind of unlikely that I was going to be able to stop it outright. So I was like, if I could just increase the amount of time between them, at least that's a good start. So that's
yeah.
So kind of that kind of line of thinking, I think, is
I've had to do the same thing.
I activated Bixby somehow. I didn't know that was impossible with your voice. But
what?
I just activated Bixby somehow. I didn't know that was possible with your voice. But
oh wow.
But yeah, it gets really hard when you're like feel that way, because the thing is it also makes it harder to motivate yourself to do anything, but at the same time, you got to do something,
Well, okay. Want to know how to apply the point 3 that I said that I didn't even know how to apply? Tell someone, maybe it's someone in your family that you can, he actually cares for you and it's not shit. I don't know. I know for a lot of people their families are shit. My family, it's awesome, and I am privileged. But tell anyone, can you help me and be like not my coach? You don't have to be always there for me. But tell me to get better. Tell me to work. You don't muster the strength. You do it because another person compels you to do so. Because either you want to make them happy, which works for me, or you want to... It's kind of shit, but at the same time, if it pulls you out, who needs discipline? Who needs to actually do it by yourself?
Yeah, I think a lot of people also fool themselves into thinking that if they were, or maybe this might actually be the case for some people, but I think that generally a lot of people are it's kind of like people are fooling themselves into thinking that if someone knows that they're having a panic attack or having anxiety or depressed right now, that will be bad or they'll feel bad about the fact that someone knows. But most of the time when you actually do that, when you tell someone you know, it lessens the burden on you a decent amount. A lot of the time they don't even really need to do anything or say much. It's the fact that they know, and you can kind of see that they're keeping that into account kind of helps you out.
Yeah.
If we don't have more juice in this, want to jump to something completely different and make a funny and degenerate game?
Yeah, sure. I heard. Yeah. In that sense, I heard you say juice.
Okay. So in hentai, you know where this is going.
Yeah, I know.
Hentai.
Of course.
Well. Oh wait, no. This for legal reasons, the TEENCP don't do this. You're a minor. You shouldn't be looking at porn. So you know how?
What are you? What's a henty?
Yeah.
Henty?
No, it's
are you
nothing.
talking about Rihanna?
It's like a kind of food, You wouldn't like it.
Do you know how? Each doujin in hentai has a number. Well, if you enter the digits of your birthday, depending on the order, I will do it day, month, year, you get a doujin. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do that and see what kind of doujin. Okay, I got a doujin that is called Opai Karate. It's karate. It's about women fighting karate in topless, although they have gis, and they punch their tits. Yes, I'm not joking. It's literally that.
Specifically?
Why does this remind me of Keijo?
Maybe. Yeah, it's totally Keijo vibes. It's totally Keijo vibes. My birthday is the 22nd of November of the 96. So 22/11/96 gives you this Opai Karate. But if I do month, day, let's see what happens if I birth, 11/11/22/96, and I get. Miko the Shoten said, this is just, a regular vanilla. Yeah, not interesting. Not interesting. It's a dude having sex. Disgusting.
How do you form? First of all, where do you search it? How do you format?
Okay. My bad. So go to general. Grab. I'm not gonna. So see. You'll have. I'm gonna put 6x here. So I put something there. So where the x go, you have to put the numbers. So you put the chew of your day.
So it's kind of weird out of context.
Yeah. So for example, I put choo 9996 for my birthday, the 22nd of November of 96, and it gives me Opai Karate. So you can work it any way you want. You can put. Yeah.
I hope you find Tenga Toppen Gurren Lagann.
Whoa! Yeah, best anime ever.
Based.
I have no idea what this is. It's.
Want to post a link real quick? Hito no what?
Hito ni inai. Man, I can't fucking pronounce
Well,
this.
read the tags. Read the tags.
I don't speak Chinese. Sorry.
Like you have the tags.
Chinese, yeah. Group, stalking, anal, schoolgirl uniform.
Okay.
Blowjob, bondage, rape, incest.
Okay.
Penetration, defloweration.
That took a twist.
Full censorship, impregnation. DILF, pantyhose.
DILF.
Schoolboy uniform, cheating. MMF threesome, story arc. Sweating, mother, apron.
Is this 600 pages
and
long?
drunk.
How?
It's 202 pages long.
Yeah, no, there are really long doujins. There are either a series or they just
Yeah,
it's
there
a
are
big
600
book.
page ones. Here's the
Yeah.
name of it. I put it in
Okay.
general, I guess. Is that general? Yeah, it's general.
Yeah. Let's see if it appears. Because sometimes I search the name and it doesn't get it. Oh, I found it. Oh, this doesn't look half bad. Let me see. Oh, okay. Kind of old, but Okay, guys, I'll need a minute out of the podcast. Yeah.
We're gonna take a short intermission now. Someone play the theme.
Wait, I didn't mute myself. Oh no, and I didn't stop recording. Oh
no, the camera was on. Oh no.
I'm gonna get canceled in Twitter.
Nice.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Exquisite.
Do not click on any of these links, TEENCP.
Yeah.
What?
Do not do
click?
that.
Yeah, but by
No, do not.
No,
click on
no,
it,
you're
please.
not allowed. Or we gonna yeah. You're not. No, TCP, don't do it, bro. You're gonna get me canceled. Oh no, he's bouncing on his boy's dick.
Just hear like glass breaking in the background. You're like, oh shit, not again.
You know, if you're listening to this, why are you wasting your time? You're not listening to this, but watch Internet Common Etiquette with Eric. It's the funniest shit in YouTube. Anything BCP doesn't even compare. Dick Medicine. There's one person in this fucking server. There was like, oh, I forgot I had to call to Dick. Oh, Dick Senpai. I'm gonna blowjob your dick. Dick. Ooh, haha. No, get the fuck out of here. Die. I hate you. The worst.
Perish.
The worst. Perish.
Cease.
Okay, content ends tomorrow. I'm gonna get a fucking heart attack. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Oh damn, we are reaching 5 hours. Not 5. What the fuck? Oh my god, we're reaching 3 hours now.
It's been a while. Are they? I feel. I wonder, like. To be fair, half this
really
podcast
is in the purple chat. So, like half the people are there.
They can't leave the
I mean,
purple
have you
chat
seen
because
them
all of the
in
members have
red yet?
surrounded them.
Have they been in red?
Oh yeah, they haven't.
I wonder what Red is discussing. All two of them. Yeah, Eleazar will die, but that's okay. I do think the most interesting parts of this will have been these segments, because like it's not sort of a forced oh, we have to act googie haha big man gobbledygook,
Yeah,
for the
man.
big
That
man.
exactly.
It's just
took
like
the words out of my mouth.
yeah. It's just like people who I haven't
Just people
that
chatting,
haven't spoken to each other,
People
just
having
chatting
discussion.
naturally. Yeah, I think that's a
I
really
don't know who the fuck you
interesting,
guys are, but I'm
framework.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
TEENCP, what's that? Yeah, I think I'll enjoy it. I'm really curious how organized the purple one is, if at all.
Yeah, no, they will never hear this. They're a bunch of monkeys. Okay. Fucking monkeys.
You can't say that.
Fucking animals, bro.
Disgusting animals.
Bro, I'm gonna start a hashtag. You are over.
Just like industrial music, just like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bazinga.
Wait, because I don't. Next time we will go to like general. So, I don't want to like fuck up. When I start going to general, maybe reconvene with the other people. Yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah,
no?
I think after they're still in purple because every member of purple has formed a circle. They've linked arms and they've formed a circle around Ben and Gib and Tom. So they can't leave. But when they do break out, they're gonna go to pink and then back to general. So I think it's gonna end like the beginning.
Yeah. Well, let's jump to general.